Andrew Neil's hilarious take on Brexit meaningful vote debacle, a total waste of time. Andrew Neil presented his side-splitting summary at the beginning of the latest episode of the BBC This Week programme. Theresa May secured a victory in the Commons after she put forward an amendment to her Brexit bill granting Speaker John Bercow the power to decide whether MPs should have meaningful vote on a no-deal Brexit. The BBC host said, "Welcome to This Week, your meaningful weekly roundup of everything meaningful happening in the Palace of Varieties. This week could not have been more meaningful. We had a meaningful vote on the meaningful amendment to the government's EU withdrawal bill because Tory rebels thought the government's amendment was not meaningful enough. The leading Tory dissident then decided even his own amendment lacked meaning, so decided not to vote for it, thereby making the whole process meaningless. Not to say total waste of time." Former Attorney General Dominic Grieve first presented an amendment to the Brexit bill urging the government to grant MPs a vote should the Prime Minister fail to secure a deal with the European Union. The introduction of Mrs May's last-minute amendment appeared to quiet down dissenting voices as MPs later threw out a Lord's amendment that would have ensured the Commons would have the chance to block no-deal Brexit. The Prime Minister may have secured a last-minute government victory, but she faces a fresh showdown with anti-EU Tories who fear further compromises with the EU will come at a price for Brexit Britain. Leading Brexiteer Jacob Rees-Mogg warned Remainers that the compromise of a potential meaningful vote has strengthened the hands of Brexit supporters. Mr Rees-Mogg said, "Say the government comes back with a deal in October saying it will give £39 billion to the EU in return for the good faith of the EU to discuss a trade deal. That would be very hard to get through Parliament. With Brussels chief negotiator Michel Barnier insisting that there cannot be full security cooperation with the UK and pushing for Britain to be tied to EU regulations to keep a soft border between Ireland and Northern Ireland, the pressure is mounting on the government to walk away from talks."